Hey guys, kinggath here to talk more about sim settlements. In this video, I want to talk about the building randomization and how that works. So when I designed this mod originally, the idea was to make sure it could be expanded indefinitely so that it would handle as many different building models as I could come up with. And not only did I make it expandable from within the mod, but external mods can also add their own flair to this. They can add new shops, new clutter, new homes, whatever you want, you can add to this mod. And the reason I say you is because it's not just limited to people who know how to mod. I've come up with a workflow that's very simple. It involves entirely free tools. And if you can build with Legos, I'm telling you, you can build new things for sim settlements. So watch for those tutorial videos to walk you through if it's got you excited to add to this. The dream is that there are so many building models we can go through a playthrough and never see the same one twice. And I'm going to do my damnedest to make that come true. So from there, I want to go over each of the plot types and exactly how their individual randomization systems work. For agricultural, and this is only version 1, as things change, I will hopefully update these videos to show the changes. So keep that in mind, that you should ultimately trust the patch notes that I release on the Nexus. But for now, agricultural plots are exclusively crops. They will grab one of the vanilla crop types, and that is what the plot will create. I'm going to skip commercial, save that for last. With industrial, it is a full random list. Any type of factory could get created. In version 1, there is only one type right now that creates scrap. And so that you don't get completely bored with industrial, I plan on updating that fairly quickly with some new models. Residential has quite the deep pool. There are currently 10 different building models, hundreds of clutter options, and 20 different stories that can play out in those homes. The clutter and story will get more attention in future videos, but just know that it adds up to tens of thousands of possible combinations for residential, so it should be very rare that you see two of the exact same house. Now let's go back to commercial. So commercial doesn't use a standard randomization system. Instead, it first breaks down the building models by type. So the current types are the 6 vanilla shop types. So that would be armor store, bar, clinic, clothing store, general store, and weapons store. And once it's selected a type, and it then randomly selects a building model from those lists. And the reason it works like this is so that you don't end up with a bad random roll where you've got 6 competing weapon stores in your single settlement. So what it will do instead is make sure that you have at least one from each list before it starts doing random repeats. Now, I plan on adding additional store types in the future, but for now it is the 6 vanilla types. So that should cover all of the randomization options. I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with to add to the system. I will be adding a ton more. And in the next video, I will cover the upgrade system and exactly how that works.